80% of children that are obese as children will be obese as an adult. In America especially, obesity has become a very serious problem that will continue to get worse. In the OpenStack psychology textbook, they're talking about how if someone is morbidly obese, then they have a high risk for death. Even with that information alone, it shows the severity of obesity and why is it important for someone to make sure that their child doesn't fall in this trend. In an extensive research study, they commented on how childhood obesity has become a real public and national health concern. Through looking at these two sources, I would like to answer the question, what is the best way to counteract childhood obesity? Sadly, the largest group that is affected by childhood obesity is minority groups. There are several causes for this, including food behaviors and food environments. Food behavior is the habits people pick up with what food they are eating on a regular basis. And food environments is the way that people are influenced by the people that are eating around them. This group of children will suffer the most because childhood obesity causes health inequities for the rest of their lives. Some of the risks include type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, breast cancer, colon cancer, stroke, arthritis, infertility, liver disease, and cardiovascular disease. Most of these risks listed are serious health concerns and would have a great impact on the rest of their lives. But to learn how to end childhood obesity, we have to figure out what causes it. Like I previously stated, the environment that someone is raised in can definitely impact their eating habits, but obesity can also be caused by genes. Genetic disposition is the likelihood that someone will carry a gene passed down from a parent, and in a lot of cases, this is shown to happen with obese children. An example of a genetic disorder is the Prader-Willi syndrome, which is caused by a person who is constantly craving food, and they also have a poor metabolism, which leads to rapid weight gain. Socioeconomic status has also been shown to increase the likelihood of a child becoming obese, because they're less likely to engage in physical activities outside due to their poor neighborhood quality, or because they can't pay for the healthy food options while shopping. All of those predispositions are unfortunate, but it doesn't mean that the children have to be victims of circumstances. There are ways to keep children from being obese and becoming healthier and having good habits for later on in life. It is proven that the most effective ways to keep children out of the obesity levels is to make sure that they get a good amount of exercise and maintain a healthy diet. If someone is overweight already, it means that they are more likely to have formed bad habits like unhealthy portion sizes or overeating. So it is harder for them to stick to a diet compared to someone that has done proper dieting in the past. The same can be said about exercise. It is much easier to exercise for people that have been doing it consistently throughout their lives than for someone who hasn't exercised at all. Another important part of helping children not become obese is knowing what they're doing to themselves and their future. The knowledge side of ending obesity is finding out what is causing the obesity, trying to change the patterns to healthier options, finding out how other people are helping or hurting the child's habits, how to positively intervene in the matter to help the child, and lastly, figure out how the appropriate way is to prevent what is causing the obesity to occur and offer sustainable solutions. 1 in every 6 child lives with obesity. That is truly a frightening statistic, and this number is predicted to go up rapidly in the near future. America as a whole has done a bad job with regulating children's eating habits and encourages unhealthy eating through advertisement and media. If there's going to be real change for the children's future, it is necessary for laws to be put in place to help with calorie control and moderation. Also making sure that children eat a balanced diet, exercise often, and know the consequences of what they're doing is the key to ending childhood obesity for good.